Hi everybody, hey, it's Renee Conkey coming to you from Water City Stamping Studio. We are here on a Friday morning, but we're here a little bit early at 10 a.m. A lot of times when I'm on in the morning, it's 11, but today is one of those days. And I'm going to go ahead and share it with the VIS page. So hopefully some of you guys can find me. I know it's a weird day again. That's just kind of been the way things are working. So give me 1 second to pull this up. And hang on here. Get rid of this. This. Oh, good. You guys are finding me. I'm glad. Thank you. Okay, let's go here. And we are live. Go ahead and share it. It came, 10 o'clock came very early. Hi, Pat. For me, and not early that I had to get out of bed, but early that I had to have everything ready. So we'll go like this, and see if we can, oh, hang on 1 second. Nothing, it doesn't seem to be cooperating. Here we go. Here, now I can switch over. Get it started and flop it over so I can see you guys. Okay, good. All right, I think we're good. Whew. Hi, Marcia. Welcome. Hope everybody's doing well this morning. It's cold here in northeastern Wisconsin. I'm tired of saying that. Every once in a while we get one nice day. I mean one nice day, and then we go back and get cold again. Today is just hi, Gian. Thanks for joining me. And if you're joining me live, thank you. I appreciate all your comments and you popping on. And if you're joining with the replay, thank you again. These will be posted to my YouTube page. I'm getting better at it. I'm getting better at negotiating that as far as my technology and the lack thereof. So they are preserved because Facebook is starting to really get rid of everything. So, and you know what? That's okay. We got it handled. Let's see, few things today. Like I said, today is just going to be a quick one. I have one card to share from you. I'm going to finish up. Good morning, Bonnie. I'm going to finish up the, let's see, the Sweet Blooms. I have one bonus card for you guys that are getting the Sweet Blooms class to go, or Pretty Florals, I should say. There's so many names because either it's named after the sweet or there's the individual stamp sets that are in there. So it's all bloom and fun. That's good. Hi, Joanne. Joni. I'm looking at it kind of wrong. Welcome, Joni. You're in Oregon too. Gian is in Oregon. You guys are all out west. That's wonderful. Thank you for joining me. So anyway, I have another fun card and I'm adding it to the class to go. So now we're making 10 cards in the class to go. So it should be kind of fun. You're getting a whole pack of paper with it. A whole pack of the pretty, let's see, I'm going to call it the right name. Florals in Bloom. Okay, this is all the names. Pretty Florals, Sweet Blooms, Florals in Bloom. Can you understand why I get confused? Okay, so the Florals in Bloom, you're getting a whole pack of the 12 by 12 paper. Good morning, Noreen. And you are also getting a full pack of the gems. And I'm going to turn the camera down in just a second, but it's all part of the suite. Now, you know what? As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to turn the camera down no matter what. And then after I do my card, I also have swaps. And my team, we just recently got together. And hi, Sherry. We recently got together and had a shoebox swap. And so it was a small group this time. You know, May and June, and I should know this, but May and June are two of the busiest months you know, and I've been doing this for 28 years, and it's the same thing because May is full of all the graduations, all the last days of school. June is full of the graduations, and everybody's just getting ready to go. So they are months that are just packed. And so we had a small group, but it was a fun group. And we do this every quarter with my team if we're local, or if you're not local, you are welcome to, if you're part of the team, send in your shoebox swap and be part of the swap there. So we have a good time whenever a new catalog comes out. Hi, Rachel. Hi, Joanne. And so I have a few of those cards to show you today. And so I think I'm going to just go ahead and turn the camera down and let's get started. And let's see, we have to spin this and flip it. Pull this out. So here. Hopefully that wasn't really awkward. I hope it didn't go like in my face or something ridiculous like it looked like it just did. Sorry. Here we go. Let's get this up in sight. I'll put these over here. That's our fun little fold. We're going to do explosion card. Oh my goodness. Get my pop out of the way. Explosion cards. We did those. Joni, I don't know if you remember, but we did those probably 28 years ago, 26 years ago. Oh, and you know what? I was thinking about that. Get all this stuff out of here. I was thinking about explosion cards when I was making this, and let's just, you know, this was before we had all our beautiful designer series papers. So when we made explosion cards, we had to do all our own stamping, and that was really kind of cool. So we had to stamp all the paper, and I can remember we made a 4th of July explosion card, you know, so it was really kind of fun. But today we're going to use our beautiful designer series paper, and explosion cards are making a big comeback. You know, you kind of see them, and I was working on a corner explosion card. I saw it on Club Scrap. They did a cute little explosion card, and so I was working on that as well. And but today we're just going to do a little standard explosion card, and then next week, well, I'll get to next week. Let's do this week first. Hey, okay, back to reality here, Renee. Our sweet sale. Okay, so it's been very popular, but a lot of people have some questions like on what is in the sweet sale. And a suite is when you get to these big groupings of products that are all matched together. This is called a suite, okay? And in this Florals and Blooms suite, we have 2 bundles. We have our flat colored pearls. We have paper. A lot of times there's ribbon in there. There's all sorts of things. Good morning, Jenny. And that is all part of a suite. And those are the products that are buy one, get one 50% off, okay? So if you love this whole suite and you wanted the whole Florals and Blooms suite, you could get this suite, and then you could go on to the next page, and perhaps you like the Turtley Cute suite collection. You could get this suite at half price. And I mean, that's ridiculous. That's a great bargain. But say, for example, you just wanted some packs of paper, okay? So you could get the Turtley Sweet paper, and you could get the Pretty Blooms floral paper at half price. Or you could get the Turtley Sweet paper and get these gems at half price. But I'm going to tell you, and I've mentioned this before, if you wanted like the Turtley Awesome bundle and the Turtley Awesome paper, this paper is what's going to be half price. Okay, so it's always the lowest price that's going to be the half price item. All right, so if there's 2 bundles in suites, you wanted the Turtle bundle and you wanted the Sweet Blooms bundle, do it that way, and then you'll get 1/2 off of a bundle. And then you wanted 2 packs of paper or a pack of paper and a ribbon, then do it in a separate order. Okay, and I am totally happy to help you with that. you know, navigate that whole thing. But I just want you to get the best bang for your buck. So this is where the suites are. Now, many of you were not realizing that excuse me, there are suites in the online exclusives as well. There is the celebratory sips in the online exclusives. That's a suite. So any of these products could be buy one, get one half off. There is also the, let's see, what is that? Floral Expressions. This one that is in the online exclusives. Once again, it's found online. Or if you're a member of the VIS page, this is in the files and you can print this flyer off, okay? This is from demonstrators, so it's not through this particular flyer is not through Stampin' Up. A demonstrator put this together, Linda Cullen. She's a very talented technology gal, and put this together and shared it with us demonstrators, with the rest of her fellow demonstrators, so we could have this as a referral to you. So if you're on the VIS page, you can print it off. If you're not on the VIS page, just go over there and click join, and either you just join automatically or I'll add you if you are a friend on Facebook, and then you can get access to these files. So there are suites in here as well. There are also suites left from last year's catalog that you can purchase from, and they are just pulling out like Wildly Flowering. These are all products that are on the last chance list, and so they're marked down, and if they're part of a suite, you can buy one, get one at 50% off. So make sure you look to the market. Now, this is one that, you know, I did not purchase this, but I loved it. But now it's on sale, and it can be 50% off, buy one, get one at half price. So make sure you're utilizing your Take to the Sky, your older Mediterranean Blooms, your old catalog too, because a lot of these products, now not the whole suite, might not be available anymore, but a lot of these products are, and they are part of the buy one, get one free. Now that sale will go through June, the end of June, so that's good. Good news. We like sales. We like sales a lot. So anyway, June's class to go is the Florals and Blooms suite, as we were talking about. And here is my class to go. Okay, so I have all the cards in this month. We actually did all the cards online. So you can see them and reference the videos to it, but here's a beautiful paper. You're going to get 12 sheets, 2 of each sheet of the beautiful paper, and all gorgeous florals on one side, and then all the neutrals on the other side. So that is in your class. These lovely holographic gems, and I did these gems instead of the flat pearls that are actually in the suite, because many of you are in my In Color Club, already are getting the gems. And these are really kind of cool because you can color these with your blends and make them the color. Otherwise, they actually do pick up the color that is in the paper when you're working with them. They're really, really very pretty. They're, like I said, I think I said that last week, they look like little dewdrops. So anyway, the cost of this class is $33. Oh, excuse me. Is actually $35 and plus shipping. Okay, you can add on the Pretty Florals dies bundle, stamp set or bundle at $51.25, and then the Sweet Blooms is $50.25. You can add that on as well. But then the Sweet Blooms will be half price. So whatever, $25.13, plus you pay no shipping or handling and tax. So you can take advantage of the sweet sale in my class to go. So if you want to get both bundles, then you're going to get one at half price and pay no shipping or tax. That's ridiculous savings. That's really good. So anyway, and you can also just do it with the stamp sets too. You can buy one stamp set. If you don't want the bundle is really cool because the bundles have the words and the cutout flowers that you're going to need to make your class. But if you want to just do the stamp set, you can buy one and get the other one at half price. And once again, pay no shipping or handling and tax. So I'm going to keep this open until next weekend, and you can let me know. You can shoot me an email. You can message me online. I am using my oneredk@gmail.com email. I'm switching over. So if you don't hear me, or you're using my regular email, you don't hear from me. I still check it every day, several times a day, of course, and I always will. But it's not a reliable email. Things have changed in the server world, and I just need to stick with my Gmail and become much more reliable. Okay, and then here were the cards that we did do. We did the pretty little 4-in-1 Funfold. So you're going to get all of these guys in your kit. And then last week we did the pretty little bloom where you are planted. Let joy bloom. More let joy bloom. Nice little, oh, this was a little gift card holder. So you're going to make all those beautiful cards plus 2 more explosion cards. So let's just get to the explosion cards, because I know that's why you guys are here, to learn new technique or Funfold, or a refresher on a Funfold. Because, you know, like I said, we made these cards, oh lordy, 25 years ago. And you know, and then you kind of forget about it, you know, so it's always nice to bring those folds back into the fold. How about that? All right, what you're going to need for this card, or to make this explosion card, is you need a 4 1/4 by 8 1/2 piece. So it's kind of cool. You just are going to cut your cardstock right on the left hand side. All right, so 4 1/4 by 8 1/2. I have a piece of, this is Strawberry Slushy. I have a piece of Timid Tiger. Loving the Timid Tiger. For the first 2 card clubs, you guys got Secret Sea, and this month is Cloud Cover. Next month is Timid Tiger. It's a creamsicle color. I love it. So anyway, I digress. 3 1/2 by 3 1/2. 3 and, let me just double check. Did I do that? Nope. This is 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. Excuse me. 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. And then I have 3 1/2 by 3 1/2. I have 2 pieces of, I want to call it creamsicle or dreamsicle, but I won't. I'm going to call it Timid Tiger. I have 2 pieces that are 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. And 2 pieces of white that are 2 1/2 by 2 1/2. And then I have some of our beautiful little foil papers. And those are in the online exclusives, you know, and I didn't have the name of it last week, but I do this week. They are located, just so you can find them. I believe they're in the, yes, they are located on the last page. They're called Flower Garden Foils. You get 6 sheets, 2 of each color, Cloud Cover, Pretty in Pink, and Strawberry Slush. One is like a plaid pattern, and one is a floral pattern. So that is called Flower Garden Foils. Really, really pretty. So I think it's Pretty in Pink, Strawberry Slush, and then here is the Cloud Cover. And we did use that Cloud Cover last week. So I haven't decided. I might be going to the Pretty in Pink this week, because I don't know. Ooh, that'll stand out though too. Really nice. We're gonna cut our words out. So we will go with the flow on that one. I will debate it while I am working here. All right, and then you need your piece of designer series paper. All right, and I am going to do this one today. Let's see. We're going to use this pretty little hyacinth-y, you know, little cosmos, whatever kind of beautiful flowers are in there. And I need a piece of paper that is 6 by 6. So we're just going to go ahead and cut this 6 by 6. And this is the beauty of getting that whole big pack of paper. You can make all those beautiful cards that use a ton of paper. But this floral paper gives you such, you know, it's just so pretty. And, you know, such a beautiful card when you're using all those papers. So either you can use your trimmer to fold it. I'm just going to fold it by hand. Okay. But you can use your trimmer. And we're going to start with the explosion. And I remember when we used to do these, and everybody was so intimidated by them. And now, you know, they're just so super easy. So you can fold it either way because you're going to fold it back and forth. So I'm just going to fold it in half. Get out your bone folder because that really helps. And then I will fold it this way. And with this paper, and when you're making an explosion card, you want to be careful with the directional papers, you know, the papers, and that this is one of them. Okay, this is a paper that goes up and down. But because it is floral, I think you're going to be okay if with this, even though this pattern goes up and down. If there is, like, let's see, a pattern, I'm trying to, you want pretty much just like a random pattern, and not necessarily an up and down one. But this one, I think we're gonna be just fine because it's floral and it's all over the place. So anyway, we have it folded like this. We have it folded like this. Now we're gonna fold it on a diagonal. Okay. And if you were doing it with your trimmer, you would just score it at 3 going one way and 3 going the other way. Now we'll go back and forth. Really get those patterns. So you're only going to do the diagonal once on one side. And then we'll go. Okay. And we want our explosion to go towards the inside. All right. So you see, we only did the diagonal one way. There is no diagonal going this way. It's only this way. And this one is just going to fold itself all by itself. And like I said, I remember when we did these and it was so complicated. And really, it's just the easiest card ever. But it gives you such a cool presentation. Now you could go, we'll keep it up so it goes up like this. Okay, so when you open it up, it's going to be a nice little big floral in bloom. And because we're going to put all sorts of stuff inside, hi Lisa, all sorts of stuff inside, you know, you won't even see that the pattern goes a little bit sideways. It's all good. Trust me. Okay, let's start with our main card. And this one we will score. I do like my cards scored. Sometimes when you're working with a designer series paper and it's just kind of easier to fold it by hand. All right, so we got our strawberry slush. It was 4 1/4 by 8 1/4. We have that. I have this and this, and we will just add that together. And we're keeping the outside kind of simple. I am out of tape in that one. We're keeping it kind of simple so the big surprise can be on the inside. I'll just do it like that. And then we got our 2 little inside pieces, and they actually will be going on a diagonal because they will be going on the inside of our card. So the top one, we're just going to put our hyacinths in there. And I need Granny Apple Green. I was doing other cards, and I just need to wash my stamps off real quick. So hang on 1 second so they dry while we're yapping here. Okay, I'll do Granny Apple Green. And I'm going to put that right in the diagonal. All right, and then we'll use the little hyacinth stamp again, which, as you know, it's like, I just can't resist it. I can't resist it. Should we do it in Timid Tiger, or should we do it in Strawberry Slush, or should we do it maybe in a combination? Maybe we should try some. Let's see what it looks like. Let's try that. How about if we do this in Timid Tiger. Let's see what it looks like. And then add some Strawberry Slush detail. I don't know. Doesn't show. All right, let's do this in Timid Tiger. Stamp it off. And then let's sponge some Strawberry Slush detail on there, just to give it a little interest. Oh, that's kind of pretty. I like that. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So, Timid Tiger. And, oh, let's do this. Let's try this. This might be a bit nice. And let's sponge a little Strawberry Slush, and then we will... No, that's not going to work. Okay. Timid Tiger. Stamp it off. We're doing this together, gals. I didn't try this before, but it just kind of... And let's add that right up there. Yeah, that's very pretty. I like that. Okay, Timid Tiger. Stamp it off. Add a little Strawberry Slush. You know, flowers are multicolor, so... Stamp it on there. That's really pretty. I like that a lot. Okay, Timid Tiger, stamp it off. Sponge a little strawberry on there. And we'll do that one more time. And then we will add this. I think we're going to go in right in the Strawberry Slush. Just double check and see if we like that. Do we like Timid Tiger better? Yeah, I think we do. See, never know until you try it. This is how my world goes here. Let's add a little Strawberry Slush to those too. There. Kind of pretty. I like it. Okay. Oops. And then let's get that out of there. All right, now we can add this to our diagonal. And this will go up in here. Okay. And then we have to decide what we want to say. Do we want to say bloom where you are planted, or let joy bloom? I was thinking let joy bloom, and then maybe pull out like best wishes from another stamp set. And I think I'm going to do that. Just because, let's give it some focal point here. And I'm using the With You in Mind, which has, you know, all those nice little sayings. And we will say best wishes. And let's do it in, oops. There, like that. Pretty and bright and fresh. And let joy bloom would be a wonderful saying for a wedding card, I think. And then you could say best wishes, you know, any kind of joyful occasion. All right, so this is what we have in our explosion. And let's add our explosion to the inside of our card. So all I'm doing is taping one side, and then the arrow or the center that is the folds will go towards the middle. Okay, So we will put that down just like this, corner to corner, diagonal, perfect in the middle there. And just let that top cover come right down on it. Okay. And then we'll do the same on the bottom. And then you know it's perfectly aligned. And bring that bottom piece up like that. And then when you open it up, it'll be like this. Isn't that pretty when you do it in that floral paper? Hi, Judy. Hi, Laurel. Excuse me, Laura. I apologize. I was kind of looking out of the side here. So let's work on the front, and then I'll show you some other ones that I made using the paper. Next week, I am going to have, I'm just going to close these up. Oh, no, I got to use them yet. But I am going to do our Stamp Club projects. And I'm going to do I'm going to show you my Stamp Club project, and then I'm going to do an explosion card from each one of those Stamp Club projects, or have one done already. So anyway, but that'll be next week, Monday or Wednesday. I think we're going to go with the Strawberry Slush. I think I like the dark one. And I think we're going to say, excuse me, Let Joy Bloom. So let's find our Let Joy and just take a piece of scrap white, and we will use the orange. I should say the Timid Tiger. Let Joy. And we're just going to cut it out in that little, I love doing that. I love this paper piecing of words. So we will get our little Let Joy. And then we're going to just do Bloom. And we got our Bloom. And you know me, I like it mounted on foam mounting. So let's take a piece that we didn't use. And if you missed it last week, I'm just going to do it again. I forgot to do it ahead of time. So take your foam mounting adhesive and cut your paper however big you want it. We'll peel the one side off, pop our paper on it. And that's okay if it sticks out a little bit. It's not going to interfere. Okay, so that's on there. Let's move this. I do need to get the Stampin' Cut up here. Oh, and I have my big one because I have my small one. We have our stamp clubs this week, so I have my small one packed away. Since I'm in my home studio and moved out of my studio, I used to have like 5, regular Stampin' Cuts or Big Shots, and 3 of the small ones. Well, now I got 1 of each here. So now I have to, if one's packed away, I gotta use the other one. All right, let's do Bloom. Where is my Bloom? Here we go. Okay, so we are gonna use just the Bloom, just the words, okay? Not the outline. I'm just gonna use the words, and I'm gonna put it right on top of that foil paper that's mounted on the foam mounting adhesive sheets. Those are found in the main catalog. And I have to move this over. Oh, thanks, Judy. Never worry about being late. It is all good. You can always watch it again. You guys are busy ladies. I know that for sure. It's all good. I'm just glad that you watch. And like I said, even if you watch, ooh, look I got a little bit of stick left over, so it kind of sticks, but that's okay. And even if you watch it, 3 days from now or whatever, I appreciate it. I really, really do. So anyway, let's just pop this out, and then we'll pop out the little doohickey guys. Actually, I think I'm going to pop out the little doohickey guys right away, as long as they're on here. Let's get those. Oh yeah, that works so good. All these little pieces from the alphabet here, the words. If you get your paper piecing tool and just grab it, comes out. So it's Father's Day weekend, and I hope you can share it with loved ones or friends, or, you know, in memories of fathers. We all have those, you know, so hopefully you have a lovely weekend where you are. I will be spending Father's Day weekend with my 98-year-old dad and my father-in-law, my husband, and my son-in-law, and family. So looking forward to seeing everybody. Okay, so we got our bloom punched out, and I'm going to show you the difference because I did my one of my original ones without the foam mounting tape, and you can just really see the difference. So I'm just going to put this right here on it, kind of on a diagonal, and then we have our Let Joy. Oh no, I was going to say, by doing that ahead of time, I thought, oh, I probably wiped it on the ground. You know how that goes. Just put a little pop dot on there, and we'll put Let Joy Bloom. Okay, and we're just keeping it really simple on the outside. So when your recipient opens it up, it's just like magic on the inside. And you can use the hologram gels. I think I'll just, you know what, since we're in strawberry slush, I have these sitting right here. Let's get some strawberry slushy gems out here. You can color your hologram gems in. There. Okay, so we just got a little bit of bling on there. Let's get this out of here. I'm really excited for the explosion cards that I'm going to share with you next week too, just because, you know, they're using all different sets. So it will be fun. So Let Joy Bloom, and then you open it up and you have this beautiful flower burst, this flower garden inside. So best wishes. And then you don't even have to say a whole lot, or you can put your name down here. If you really wanted to say more, just take a piece of white and add your, you know, your greeting over here on the back. Oh, hi, Florence. Yeah, I know I'm really early for you. You got to get up nice and early in California. So, or if you want to just, we put love, Paul and Renee, and be done with it. So anyway, this is one. Okay. And I made this one in the cloud cover. Okay. And look at the difference between the bloom. So this one I just did in self-adhesive sheets. Okay, that's just where the sheet is self-adhesive. There's no raising, and it looks pretty. It does look pretty, but boy, this really just stands out when you put it on those foam mounting sheets. You know, it just has a lot of presence, and it doesn't get lost in anything. So I just wanted to point that out. So this one I just did bloom, and then you open it up and look at that flower garden explosion. And this was done in Pretty Peacock, and then I cut out the words where you are planted. Okay, so bloom where you are planted. So there's that one. And then I did this one. I love this one. This one just reminds me of, and those of you that are probably my age will remember doing this, and I think that it's coming back. But when we used to line our dresser drawers with sachet paper and, you know, or contact paper, and we'd have really pretty flower paper. I don't know if you guys ever did that, but we always did that. And so this one is just have a lovely day with a little rose cut out. I got a little, you know, just real simple on the outside. And then you have the beautiful little floral, and I didn't even do anything up there just because I love the floral paper. And it just reminded me of paper that I used to line our dresser drawers with, sachet paper. So, and it just make you make me smile. And I cut out just a rose from one of the little cards. So just kind of pretty and such fun. Really, really easy. You're right, Pat. It's easy, but it's got like a great presentation. Thanks, Judy. I'm so glad you guys like these. These are fun. So you'll get 2 of these cards. You'll probably get one in, oh, I don't know. Gosh, I don't know. We'll see. Oh, this one, look at, I didn't paper piece it out good enough. Hang on. Let's pop this thing out. I was going, why is it's not sticking? There. Get that little piece out of there. There, Let Your Joy Bloom. So we'll probably do these two right here. I'll do the fuchsia or the fresh freesia and the strawberry slush. The cloud cover is that one you can do on your own. This way you get these for the inside too. So yeah, they're just kind of fun. So this is my class. So you're going to get 10 cards in the class now. You do, Florence. I do too. I do too. I do. I love it. I love it. It's just pretty. Makes you feel happy. Okay, so you're going to get 10 cards in that class, $35. Just email me or message me if you would like to have that. Let me show you the cards from my swap this week. Like I said, we had a shoebox swap, and so we had some really pretty cards. And this was done by my team member, Jane Hill, and she used the Notes and Totes. That is, now see, this is my issue. I believe the Notes and Totes is in the main catalog. I can't keep anything straight anymore, so you have to forgive me. Yeah, this is found in the catalog. We looked at a few samples before, but isn't it cute? She just used some little floral paper, the water background, added some sand. There's so many details in that stamp set. It's just darling. So I just love it. I didn't get it, but I love it. Can't have everything, I know. This was done by Jean Ducrot, and she used the one that we're just using, the pretty florals, and actually cut out the little hyacinths. Wish I had the right words for a time like this. And look at how pretty the inside is with that little piece cut out. I like that. Instead of just using white, she used bubble bath and add a little cardstock or designer series paper here up at the top. So I thought that was really pretty. Okay, now I gotta remember, one was done, I think this was Kathy Ballard. If I got this wrong, Kathy and Michelle, please forgive me, but I think this was Kathy. I didn't write down who made the cards, but they were there. Okay, and look at how beautiful, this beautiful gallery. Beautiful gallery paper, just done in basic beige. Add a little bit of stuff on the inside. You know, the beautiful gallery, that is, I think it's just stunning, and it's just that beautiful paper. I have a great card for you. One more card using the beautiful gallery that we did at our workshop at our stamp club. So that is coming. This is done by Sue Goes, and oh my gosh, Sue has been with me, I think probably almost 25 years, if not more. She's a very talented stamper. All these ladies are very talented stampers. And it's using the Turtley Awesome. Look at how cute. We're going to be using Turtley Awesome next week too. And then you open it up, and it's a cute little gift card holder. So you pop your gift card in here, and it's your day. Hope your day is Turtley Awesome. So isn't that fun? I think that's just so cute. We have a great one for Father's Day. And this was from Debbie Labor. She did, and bless her heart, and I don't mean that in a sarcastic Southern way, I mean that in our loving Northern way, that she did the little origami man's card fold using our plaid paper. And she had them all folded for us. So we didn't even have to fold them. We just had to put our card together. So I really mean it. Thank you, Debbie Labor, because I love that. And it's just perfect for Father's Day. So great timing on that. And then this one, okay, I got to think. This one I believe was Michelle Stevo. Okay. And she used the floral impressions, and just matched up the paper. This is a beautiful die cut that's in that floral impression, so that is really pretty. Thank you, Michelle. And then, oh my gosh, I'm just drawing a blank. I got to think of who else was there. Look how pretty this card is. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry to whoever I'm thinking about. I'm just drawing a blank. Jean and Jane and Kathy. Oh, Joanne. Joanne Naples. Yeah, Joanne. I'm sorry, Joanne. But look at this beautiful card. Now, maybe one, Joanne and Kathy were sitting together. Okay. So one was one and one was the other. And that's what I didn't write down. So please forgive me, ladies, on which one did which one. But anyway, look at this. Using that black and white, really pretty little paper to match the rose. Now this paper comes from another kit, and I can't think of where that paper comes from, but what a great combination. And in that basic beige is just the bomb. So, and this is the frame from the beautiful gallery. So really, really pretty, the damask folder. So these were our swaps. And then I give the ladies, because I'm their leader, I give them 4 cards to make. And you guys have already seen the 4 cards that I did. I'll bring them out next week. I don't have them handy this week. So then we get to make a big, huge total of cards. So we have a lot of fun. Hi, Bonnie. Hi, Mary Ellen. And yeah, it is really hard to keep everything straight. Oh, thank you, Laura. They are a very talented group of stampers, and we just have a fun time. So, yeah, you can be part of our Water City Stamping team if you ever wish. If you've got a big wish list and you want to just spend $99 plus shipping and handling and tax, you get $125 of merchandise and all the goodies and all the fun that goes along with being part of our team. So you can always just let me know on that. Hey, thank you so much for joining me today. Like I said, you guys are like free early on a Friday. So I thought I would do it a little bit early because I know everybody's got busy, busy plans for the weekend, and always like to get a nice little head start. Maybe you're going for lunch today or leaving on a weekend. So I thought, let's get started at 10 o'clock. I can get it going. I did it. Thanks again. I'll let you know whether I'm on Monday or Wednesday. I'm pretty much planning on Monday night. Okay. Unless, this life kind of gets in the way. I will let you know by Monday morning for sure. And but plan on Monday night at 6 p.m. and I'll have my Stamp Club projects and those extra explosion cards that we're going to do to match each one of the Stamp Club projects. So we'll keep the explosion going. And you guys all take care. It does come in that set, that black and white. Oh, okay. Thank you, Marsha. I don't know. I guess I just missed that pattern, but I'll take a look again. I don't know. Who knows where my head is. So, but thanks for straightening it out. All right, you guys take care. Have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you next week. Okay, bye.